Good morning, everyone. My flowers that I usually cut to dry are mostly in flower right now, so I thought I'd do a little video and show you which ones I cut to dry for my wreaths and flower arrangements that I sell at craft shows and at the store that I sell at. Number one is my lavender, and that is ready to cut. I leave it until the flower buds open just about halfway. You can see the darker buds are not open yet, and then the lighter flowers come out of those buds, and those are getting ready to cut. I'll probably get 5-6 bunches just out of this one plant. The next one this is globe thistle, and let me see if I can find one these have another week, 2 weeks before the blue starts to come out. These turn blue, these little guys. You can't really tell now, but they'll start to turn blue on the tips. It's the most beautiful blue. And then behind that I've got some Russian sage, and that's another blue color, and that smells really good. This is lamb's ears, and I cut these flower stalks, and they dry really well. Usually those brown parts, that doesn't even show up when you use them, so you can see the pretty purple flowers on those. And then this I've got everywhere. I've got them in 3 or 4 different spots, the yarrow. And that's so pretty, especially in fall arrangements. I've got a lot of it here. We got too much rain, and I came out and it was falling on the ground, so I stuck a chair just so that the stems would be straighter when I cut them. Pretty. Here's another color of yarrow. And that is so pretty. It dries a little lighter pink than it comes out when it's fresh, but it's still pretty. And there's a little Japanese beetle on there, those little jerks. There's some more lamb's quarters. And then, of course, my hops. These will have, the hop flowers on them, and those are, if you pick them at the right time, they stay green for a while, and they're really super, super pretty in wreaths. This is a flower that I grow for the pods, and this is the seed pod. They have these beautiful purple flowers on them, and these pods will turn black when they're ready. Aren't they cool? And those look really cool, and especially fall wreaths, because they are a cool black color that you don't get in, every flower. Very, very cool. And this is, I think I've had this 4 years now. It's a huge bush. This is just one plant. It's enormous now. With a little goldenrod sticking up on the top. Goldenrod is something I can cut to dry too if it's in the right stage. This is tansy, and this is just starting to flower. Well, it's not starting to flower, but the buds are just starting to form. I love this because it's a beautiful golden yellow color. There's a whole bunch of it right there too. And it's an insect repellent. Even the leaves, they have a smell. They're beautiful. I love them. Tansy. Okay. The sweet Annie, I think I've told you about this before. This is an annual, and I grow a lot of this because it makes great filler, and people love the smell of it. You either love it or you hate it. Some people get like an allergic reaction to it, but I love it, so I grow a lot of it. And in the fall, it's like a yellowy color. You cut it when it's flat, like when the flowers are, like when the seeds are out. So it's a really pretty filler. I'm even letting a little bit of teasel grow and flower in my garden, which I've never had it even come up before. It just started growing and I was like, ooh, what's this? And then it turned out to be, I could tell by the leaves what it was, and it catches water for insects and birds and stuff, so they can have a little, and there's insects that die in there too, but hi, pickles. So those will be fun. Pretty little things and arrangements. Oh, they're so soft right now. They're cool. I love them. And then, of course, there's always the amaranth. I do put this in arrangements, but I also eat this. Very pretty. This little patch got so weedy with ragweed that I'm going to have to just cut these real short. This is wheat. Just regular old wheat, but that's a great little fall addition to things. Like little, you can do just wheat, little stalks of wheat, little bunches of wheat, little wheat wreaths. People love it for fall. And I like it year round. I think they're pretty. This is the flax. This will eventually be in flower, and it's so beautiful when it flowers. I've got other weeds and stuff in here. I've even got creeping vetch in here, which is good. It's a good nitrogen fixer for your soil. But this will be a bed of blue, like sky blue flowers. It's gorgeous. It's one of my favorite things when it's flowering. It's beautiful. And I've got a ton of this. A little weedy, but that's okay. I'll show you this later when it flowers. Later in the summer. Okay, last but not least by any stretch is the hydrangeas. One of my very, very favorites. This is the Mega Ball hydrangeas. And they're like a greenish color when they're ready to pick. Little flower in the window. Hi, Pinky. These are very, very prolific. They grow like crazy. And I've had to try to keep the knotweed out of these because it strangles them. So there's a little bit that I've chopped at the root, so they don't climb up and they'll get all over in the flower heads and make them yucky looking. So I have to keep them down. I've done a really good job keeping those from taking over. The knotweed. That's it right there. And I do think it's pretty because it looks like morning glory, which is in the same family. But I let it take over this. I think it's pretty, but I like to keep it in its place. And then I have more hydrangeas up front. There's some right there. And then I have the colored ones here. Pretty. Okay. Well, I think that'll be the tour for the day. Besides, with all of that and the stuff that I pick from the wild and alongside the road, and you know, just wild stuff. And the oak leaves and the privet leaves, and I try to dry as much as I can that I can get for minimal cost and for free, so then I can keep my prices down, and I sell a lot more than other people because my prices are lower. I'd rather sell the stuff than keep it, so. Okay, well that's it for today, you guys. Thank you so much for watching, and all of my new subscribers, thank you, thank you, thank you, thank you. It makes me feel like people are actually appreciating what I'm doing here, and it's nice. So everybody have a great day. Thanks for watching.